Okay, good evening, students. If P bar is I plus lambda j plus k, Q bar is I plus j plus k, and modulus of P bar plus Q bar is given as modulus of P bar plus modulus of Q bar, then lambda value. This is one important concept. Here P bar and Q bar are given as I plus lambda j plus k, I plus j plus k. Moreover, given modulus of P bar plus Q bar is modulus of P bar plus modulus of Q bar. Then lambda equal to. Here modulus of P bar plus Q bar is mod P bar plus mod Q bar. This is modulus a scalar, this is a scalar, this is a scalar. Some x equal to y plus z form. So squaring on both sides. Squaring on both sides. Squaring on both sides, we get modulus of P bar plus Q bar square equal to modulus of P bar plus modulus of Q bar whole square. Okay. This is nothing but P bar plus Q bar dot P bar plus Q bar itself. Dot product of same vector gives us the square of its magnitude. So this is equal to some x plus y whole square form. Hence mod P square plus mod Q square plus 2 into mod P bar mod Q bar itself, a plus b whole square form. Taking the dot product here, P dot P, that means mod P bar square, P dot Q plus Q dot P by distributive law of the dot product. Q dot Q is mod Q bar square equal to mod P bar square plus mod Q bar square plus 2 into mod P bar mod Q bar. Okay. Now you can remove these two because this is a scalar and this is scalar, hence equal terms. You can remove mod P square mod Q square. This is twice to that of P dot Q because P dot Q is same to that of Q dot P, hence twice to that of P dot Q equal to 2 into mod P bar mod Q bar. You can remove 2 here. So that is P bar dot Q bar. P bar dot Q bar is mod P bar mod Q bar. This is mod P bar mod Q bar angle between cosine of angle between P bar Q bar is mod P bar mod Q bar itself. Again you can remove mod P bar mod Q bar. So the angle between cosine of angle between P bar and Q bar is 1. Hence therefore angle between P bar Q bar is 0. 0. Angle between Q bar P bar is 0 degrees. Therefore P bar is parallel to Q bar itself, or P bar and Q bar are like vectors. They are of same direction and parallel. Both P bar and Q bar are parallel. So once these two are parallel vectors, therefore A1 by B1, A2 by B2, A3 by B3 are proportional. Therefore 1 by 1 equal to lambda by 1 equal to 1 by 1 itself. So lambda takes the value 1 itself. Once P bar is parallel to Q bar, A1 by B1, A2 by B2 and A3 by B3 or equal. So once P and Q are parallel, you can compare or ijk components are proportional in P and Q. Based on that, lambda takes the value 1 itself. This is our concept. Once modulus of P bar plus Q bar equal to mod P bar plus mod Q bar, both P and Q are parallel. That is our concept here. You can prove that concept with the help of the dot product here. Triangle equality. Instead of triangle inequality, actually modulus of A bar plus B bar is less than or equal to mod A bar plus mod B bar. But here mod A bar plus B bar equal to mod A bar plus mod B bar holds whenever A bar is parallel to B bar only. This is triangle inequality. Instead of inequality, just I am taking equality. Equality holds in this case only whenever A bar is parallel to B bar. That is the concept that we evaluated in this problem. Next, if A bar comma B bar comma C bar or vectors of length or vectors of length 4, 4, 5 and respectively, of course, and A bar comma B bar comma C bar or perpendicular to B bar plus C bar plus A bar plus B bar respectively. Then modulus of A bar plus B bar plus C bar value. Then modulus of A bar plus B bar plus C bar. Okay. This is one important problem. A bar, B bar, C bar are such that one is perpendicular to sum of the other two vectors. Moreover, their magnitudes are respectively 4, 4, 5. In such case, the magnitude of the resultant of the vectors A bar plus B bar plus C bar is now given mod A bar equal to 4, mod B bar equal to 4, mod C bar equal to 5. And A bar is perpendicular to B bar plus C bar. That implies their dot product is 0. That gives us A bar dot B bar plus A bar dot C bar is 0. This is one relation. Similarly, B bar is perpendicular to C plus A. That implies B bar dot C plus A is 0. That gives us B dot C plus B dot A is 0. This is one more relation. Let it be this is 1, this is 2. Similarly, C bar is perpendicular to A bar plus B bar implies C bar dot A bar plus B bar is 0. Therefore, C dot A plus C dot B is 0 itself. This is one more relation. Now from 1, 2, 3, since dot product is commutative, either it may be A dot B or B dot A. These two are one and the same. A dot C and C dot A is one and the same. C dot B and B dot C is one and the same. Therefore, from adding 1, 2, 3, of course, we get twice to the top A dot B plus B dot C plus C dot A is 0. Okay. From 1 to 3, we get twice to the top A dot B plus B dot C plus C dot A is 0. Now, modulus of A bar plus B bar plus C bar whole square is nothing but mod A bar square mod B bar square plus mod C bar square plus twice to the top A dot B plus B dot C plus C dot A. The square of magnitude of A bar plus B bar plus C bar is A bar plus B bar plus C bar dot A bar plus B bar plus C bar itself. So, evaluation of the dot product, we get this one. That is, mod A bar square is 16. Mod B bar square is also 16. Mod C bar square is 25 plus 0. This is 0 clearly. So, 32 plus 25, 57. So, modulus of A bar plus B bar plus C bar is nothing but root 57 itself. The magnitude of the vector A bar plus B bar plus C bar is root 57. Okay. Next one. Next problem. Triangle ABC is an equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle. Offside A, small a. Then AB bar dot BC bar plus BC bar dot CA bar plus CA bar dot AB bar value AB bar equal to dot product of vectors along the sides of the triangle taken pairwise. Sum of the dot products of the vectors along the sides of the triangle pairwise, taken pairwise. ABC is an equilateral triangle offside. So AB bar, consider BC bar because they forms a triangle. AB bar, BC bar, CA bar is like this. Here modulus of AB bar equal to modulus of BC bar equal to modulus of CA bar equal to A, small a, each side of length A. And moreover, clearly once they forms a triangle, AB bar plus BC bar plus CA bar must be 0 bar. AB bar plus BC bar plus CA bar. From these two we get AC bar. AC bar plus CA bar is 0 bar itself. AA bar, hence we get 0 bar. Once AB bar, BC bar, CA bar are sides of the triangle, then AB bar plus BC bar plus CA bar is always 0 bar. Okay. Now, so AB bar plus BC bar plus CA bar dot AB bar plus BC bar plus CA bar is 0 bar dot 0 bar, with is 0 itself. So taking the dot product and applying distributive law of the dot product, we get AB dot AB, AB square, AB dot BC, BC dot AB, so twice to that of AB dot BC, like that we get BC bar square, CA bar square plus twice to that of AB bar dot BC bar plus BC bar dot CA bar plus CA bar dot AB bar is 0. Modulus of AB square is A square. This is A square. This is also A square plus twice to that of AB dot BC plus BC dot CA plus CA dot AB is 0. This is 3A square. Therefore, the required product is AB dot BC plus BC dot CA plus CA dot AB is given by minus 3A square by 2 itself. Because this is 3A square. Once you transfer 3A square to the right hand side, we get minus 3A square by 2. Gives us the required product sum. Just square. Dot product of same vector is nothing but modulus square itself. I am taking that one. Next problem. In a triangle ABC, the position vector of A is A bar. The position vector of the vertex B is B bar. The position vector of vertex C is C bar. If A bar minus B bar dot C bar minus B bar is 0, then position vector of circumcenter is circumcenter of triangle. Triangle ABC is OA bar is A bar, OB bar is B bar, OC bar is C bar, the position vectors of the vertices of triangle, such that A bar minus B bar dot C bar minus B bar is 0 bar. In such case, position vector of circumcenter of triangle ABC. Let us consider the triangle. So here is OA bar is A bar, OB bar is B bar, and OC bar is C bar. And given A bar minus B bar dot C bar minus B bar is 0 implies OA bar minus OB bar dot OC bar minus OB bar is 0. That is OA bar minus OB bar is BA bar dot this is BC bar is 0 bar 0. So in triangle BA is perpendicular to BC. Therefore BA bar is perpendicular to BC bar. So this is the triangle here. BA bar, BC bar or perpendicular 90. This is our triangle. Hence triangle ABC is a right angle triangle. So triangle ABC is a right angle triangle. A right angled triangle. The right angle is at B. Here, and clearly angle B is 90. So the right angle is at the vertex B. In the right angle triangle, the circumcenter. The circumcenter is the midpoint of the hypotenuse itself. So therefore, circumcenter is midpoint of AC itself. Therefore, position vector of circumcenter, that is OS bar of course, is position vector of A plus position vector of C by 2. Position vector of A plus position vector of C by 2 based on the midpoint concept. The midpoint position vector is obtained by sum of the position vectors of the ends of the line segment by 2. That gives us A bar plus C bar by, this is our required position vector of the circumcenter. Here orthocenter is the vertex B itself, whereas the orthocenter is B itself, whereas orthocenter position vector is OB bar itself, B bar. You can able to find the orthocenter, circumcenter, if necessary, centroid. Centroid is OA bar plus OB bar plus OC bar by 3. Next problem. If modulus of A bar is A, modulus of B bar is B, both A bar and B bar of the vectors of lengths AB, then A bar by A square minus B bar by B square. I am dividing a vector with a scalar. That means multiplying the vector with a scalar, which is possible to us. So square equal. The first option is here, A bar plus B bar by AB whole square. Second option is A bar minus B bar by AB whole square. The third option is A bar plus B bar by AB itself. The fourth option is A bar minus B bar by AB itself. Which one follows? A bar by A square minus B bar by B square whole square. Square in the sense B bar by B square whole square in the sense that is a bar by a square minus b bar by b square dot a bar by a square minus b bar by b square itself. Taking the dot product here. Taking the dot product here. This is taking dot product a bar by a power of 4, taking the dot product. Since the denominators are scalars, straight away I am taking the product. But whereas the numerators are vectors, hence I am taking dot in between the vectors. Like that, minus a dot b by a square b square minus b dot a by b square a square plus b dot b by b power 4. But a dot a is mod a square, otherwise a square by a power 4 minus twice to that of a dot b by a square b square plus b square by b power 4 itself. This is equal to mod a square by a square whole square 2 into a bar dot by a square dot b bar by b square plus this is mod b square by b square whole square, which is mod a bar square by a square square minus 2 into a bar by a square dot b bar by b square a dot b angle 2 minus a dot b, a bar minus b bar minus b bar by a square whole square. That should be different, of course. Okay, let us take like this. A power 4 a square, a power of 4 1 by a square 1 by b square minus a dot b by a square b square. This is of a square by a square b square a cap 1 by a cap minus b cap. A bar minus b bar by a square b square whole square is about that. This is actually, it can be written as a bar minus b bar whole square by a square b square whole square, a square b square whole square, a power 4 into a square. Okay. A power 4 a square, this is a power 4 b power 4. Actually this may be squares. This may be squares, so totally you can take the square of this one, the square of this one. A square mod a square by a square minus mod b square by b square whole square. A bar minus b bar whole square. Of course, this is a bar minus b bar whole square. A bar minus b bar whole square. Okay. I thought that this is one is not AB. This is a square b square. In such case, this total value may be written as a bar minus b bar by a square b square whole square. A bar b bar whole square by a square b square. 1 by a square, 1 by b square. 1 by, this is 1 by a square. A dot b. A dot b means cosine of angle between AB by a square. Of course, this is a square minus b square. Okay. Let us do like this. 1 by a square minus 2 mod a bar mod b bar cosine of angle between a and b by a square b square plus 1 by b square, of course. This is 1 by a square minus 1 term cancel, so twice to the top. 1 by a, 1 by b cosine. Next problem is simple problem. If a bar comma b bar are two vectors of magnitude 2 and inclined 60 at 60 degrees, then a bar, angle between a bar and a bar plus b bar is, the angle between a bar and a bar plus b bar is, a bar and b bar are two vectors of magnitude 2, both are inclined at an angle 60, then the angle between a bar and a bar plus b bar is, here modulus of a bar equal to 2 and moreover modulus of b bar is 2 and the angle between a bar and b bar is 60. This is our given data. Now angle between a bar and a bar plus b bar. So angle between a bar and a bar plus b bar is, this is using dot product cos inverse of a bar dot a bar plus b bar by a bar dot modulus of a bar plus b bar. two vectors of magnitude a bar and a bar plus b bar. Okay, this is cos inverse of a dot a, that is a square mod a square plus a bar dot b bar by mod a bar plus b bar. Now you have to find the dot product of AB and modulus of A bar plus B bar to get this angle. Here A bar dot B bar mod A bar mod B bar cosine of angle between AB, that is 2 into cos 60. Cos 60 is 1 by 2, so that is 2 itself. So A dot B is 2. Similarly, and consider A bar plus B bar whole square, that is mod A square plus mod B square plus 2 A dot B. This is 4 plus 4 plus 2 into 2, of course. This is clearly 12. Modulus of A bar plus B bar whole square is 12. Therefore, modulus of A bar plus B bar is root 12 to root 3. Hence, mod A bar is known to us, A dot B is known to us, mod A bar plus B bar is known to us. Hence, therefore, the required angle between A bar and A bar plus B bar is cos inverse of mod A bar square, that means 4, plus A dot B is 2 by mod A bar is 2 into 2 root 3. That is cos inverse of 6 by 4 root 3. This is 2 3s, so 2 2s. So cos inverse root 3 by 2. That means pi by 6 is our angle. The angle between the vectors A bar and A bar plus B bar is pi by 6. Otherwise, geometrically, you can straight away do like this. Let us suppose A bar is this and B bar is this. A bar plus B bar is this. Once you take the parallelogram here, the angle between A bar and B bar is 60. This is 60. Hence, this is 120. Hence, this is total is 60. This is the angular bisector. Hence, this is 30. Straight away, you can able to find the angle between A bar and A bar plus B bar is 30. So, with the help of the dot product, here I am finding the angle between A bar and A bar plus B bar. Once you apply parallelogram, it is easy to find the angle between A bar and A bar plus B bar as 30. Just geometrical application. Next one. Next problem. Suppose A bar comma B bar comma C bar be 3 unit vectors such that modulus of A bar minus B bar square, modulus of B bar minus C bar square, modulus of C bar minus A bar square is equal to 3. If A bar comma B bar comma C bar are equally inclined to each other, equally inclined to each other at an angle, at an angle. The options are 90, 120, 60, fourth one is 45. Suppose A bar, B bar, C bar be three unit vectors such that modulus of A bar minus B bar square plus B bar minus C bar square plus C bar minus A bar square is equal to 3. If A bar, B bar, C bar are equally inclined, then that angle between A bar and B bar as well as B bar and C bar and C bar and A bar, once they are equally inclined. Given modulus of A bar minus B bar square, modulus of B bar minus C bar square plus modulus of C bar minus A bar square is equal to 3. That is mod twice to that of mod A square plus mod B square plus mod C square on expanding this one, minus 2 into A dot B plus B dot C plus C dot A is 3. But these are all unit vectors. Since they are unit vectors, the magnitudes is 1, 1, 1 minus 2 into. This is mod A bar, mod B bar, some cos theta, mod B bar, mod C bar, cos theta again because they are equally inclined. Mod C bar, mod A bar, cos theta itself equal to 3. This is 6 minus 2 into mod A bar is 1, mod B bar is 1, cos theta. So cos theta, this is cos theta, this is cos theta because mod A bar, mod B bar, mod C bar is 1. So this is 3 cos theta equal to 3. Hence 1 minus cos theta takes the value 3 by 6, that is 1 by 2. So cos theta takes the value 1 minus 1 by 2, that is 1 by 2. Theta takes the value pi by 3. The angle 60. They are of equal inclination. Once they are of equal inclination, then that inclination is pi by 3. That means the angle between AB is pi by 3, angle between BC is also pi by 3, angle between CA is also pi by 3.